Welcome into Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm a psychic intuitive reader, a healer, and I'm also a twin flame. So I'm here to read you a message for your twin flame journey. Welcome to my lovely subscribers. I'm so happy to have you back, and welcome to the new people finding the channel. Please use your intuition whenever you're watching a collective reading like this one. If you're drawn to a reading, there's a reason for it. So you have to decide whether the whole reading is for you, whether that's on point and feels right to you. Use your gut or your intuition. Or if there's a message in there for you, or if you're supposed to watch it for another reason, maybe to see where a twin flame connection can go. Okay, so just be really careful not to fall down the reading rabbit hole where you just overwatch readings and take them all in and get confused. Really use that intuition and tap in and find what is just for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the mirror message. For those of you who haven't been in one before, it's kind of the he said, she said spread between divine masculine and divine feminine. We look at head space, heart space, and what they're going through right now on either side. So we get both sides of the connection. It's really nice. All right, let's get it going. Something already flipped. That was so fast. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, and that is for Divine Masculine's headspace. We're going to go to Divine Masculine's heart space next. This is just the order that I always go in. Let's see what we get for Divine Masculine's heart space. Please stop, just take that moment to hit the like on the video. I genuinely appreciate everybody that does that. It means a lot for me and my channel. It's a great energy exchange and I appreciate it. Five of Wands in reverse, wonderful for Divine Masculine's heart space. Let's look at his, what he's going through. This can be actions, challenges, blocks. So Queen of Wands. Okay. We're going to clarify all of these before I really read them. All right. I didn't channel before this message today. I just didn't feel the need to. I just feel like I usually do channel before my messages and get a message beforehand, but I just felt like it was time to just jump into the reading for some reason. I feel like we're going to get a lot out of this one. Divine Feminine's headspace is the Ace of Wands. Okay. And then Divine Feminine's heart space. This is the Crystal Visions Tarot that I'm using, if anyone is wondering. And I'm following up, clarifying with the Muse Tarot. Okay, so we got the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles in her heart space. Okay. What is Divine Feminine going through right now? Blocks, challenges, actions. What is Divine Feminine going through? So we're, if you notice, we're doing head space, heart space, and actions, kind of. That's kind of the format. What's Divine Feminine going through? What is Divine Feminine going through? Crystal Visions. What's up here? Okay, I'm going to take the Ace of Pentacles, and then also the bottom of the deck, a couple flipped over, that I'm going to take the Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck energy for the first deck is always Divine Masculine's overall energy for me, and that's the Four of Swords. And then, make sure I have this upright. The Muse Tarot, we're going to clarify one for the Five of Pentacles, Divine Masculine's headspace. Okay, there's a bunch flipped over. I'm just going to take the top one, which is the Nine of Wands or the Nine of Inspirations in this deck. Okay. Divine Masculine's heart space. Clarify the Five of Wands in reverse. We got the Five of Inspiration, so Five of Wands reversed. That's interesting. We've got the Five of Wands reversed clarified by the Five of Wands reversed in two decks. There's a lot to be said about this particular card. Clarify once more. The Four of Cups, Four of Emotions. Let's look at what Divine Masculine's going through right now. We had Queen of Wands. This is dealing with a Queen of Wands. When we have court cards, queens, kings, knights, those are always people to me, not energies, when I'm doing this kind of a reading. And, you know, people are energy, but they refer to a person. Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Divine Masculine, what is he going through? Clarify this Queen of Wands. Whoa. Okay. My cards are going kind of crazy. Calm down. Queen of Wands. We got the Emperor. So we got the Empress on Divine Feminine side. We got the Emperor on Divine Masculine side. Clarify one more time the Queen of Wands. Okay. I'm going to take the top one out of the stack that came up. That's the Tower in reverse. Okay. Clarify Divine Feminine's headspace. Clarify Divine Feminine's headspace. Please. Thank you, Spirit. If you're new here, I call on Spirit and Sage or Palo Santo and all of that before I read now, just to save a little time. Muse of Emotions, which is the Page of Cups. This came out first. The High Priestess. Okay, clarify Divine Feminine's heart space. This Empress energy. Already has the Knight of Pentacles here. Clarify the Empress. And Divine Feminine's heart space. Okay, we got the Five of Emotions, which is the Five of Cups. Overall energy for Divine Feminine. We've got the Queen of Swords. Let's see what we have. So let's look at the overall energy for Divine Masculine with this Four of Swords, this resting period. So I did a private reading this morning, and I had the Four of Swords come up for someone, and I'm getting the same kind of definition for it that I got. Look, the Divine Masculine is in a resting period. You know, he's had both of his swords up for a while trying to make a choice. And he didn't feel like he had enough information to make a choice. Now he's pulled back from a lot. Sorry if you can hear the noise outside. I'm right on a street. But he's definitely trying to really gain clarity to make that choice. And I feel like he's kind of put himself out in the cold. I mean, he's withdrawn from people right now, situations, just trying to get clarity. And he's really hoping that in his pullback, that his counterpart will get clarity as well. There's really a definite feel of that. Hanged Man, Two of Wands. Hanged Man under the Four of Swords. Two of Wands here. There's definitely this feeling of needing to make this choice and taking this time out. So Divine Masculine is definitely in a timeout. It could very well be that there is someone around him that is guarding his money or giving him problems about the money. I'm getting really, okay, if the person that I did the reading for this morning is watching this, pay attention, because all the same cards are coming out. We've got the Four of Swords, we've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Pentacles. There is a feminine energy, a karmic kind of energy around the Divine Masculine that is kind of kiting off of his finances, kiting off of his money. And it doesn't have to be romantic, guys. This could be family, it could be a work situation, a business partner, or something. A lot of you, it's going to be romantic. But there's a karmic person around Divine Masculine that is really kiting. How else do I say it? Kind of skating on Divine Masculine's finances, money, or ability to make money. With the Six of Pentacles here, this particular Six of Pentacles, this person is very surrounded by the Divine Masculine's financial stability, and they are reaping their abundance from the Divine Masculine. And there's definitely an energy of wanting to control or keep this masculine from making a passionate choice forward. With this Two of Wands that I'm seeing here, there's a masculine energy holding the two wands, and there's this dragon that's all wrapped around him in the wands, keeping him from making that choice. And it definitely has to do with financial stability. This person could be actually fairly cold and cutting. And when the Divine Masculine really understands this, it's going to be very heartbroken. He did try and build a foundation with this person. He did try. And it's this feeling of failure. And there's this almost self-flagellation going on. This masculine feeling as if they failed and really kind of beating themselves up over it. Let me look and see what we have on the table here. That's just for the overall energy. So I think that's why I didn't need to channel to start with. There's so much information there. So with the masculine in their headspace, Five of Pentacles, this masculine may have had a recent separation from a mother figure. So their mom could have passed away, they moved away from them, something. But there's a separation from the mother figure here that feels very, very intense, like it's painful. There's something about the masculine missing the warmth and the love of the mother figure. And it's taking up quite a bit of their mental space. The Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, Nine of Inspirations here, clarifying that. Okay, so I don't see this as having to do with Divine Feminine as much as a mother figure here. And I've never read this way for Divine Masculine before, like this kind of a message, but I'm really getting it strongly, is that this karmic person that the Divine Masculine is surrounded by, who is really juggling the Divine Masculine's money, kind of playing with the Divine Masculine's finances. This person does not have a lot of emotion, okay? If they put on a facade of emotion, it's not real. It's not genuine. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors with this person. I see this person really attempting to look different than they are. So there's a lot of show. There's a lot of fanfare around this person. They try and put off an image that is not genuine. And I think this person tries to look enlightened. So this masculine may be around a person that is trying to look spiritual, but they are not spiritual. It's a facade of it. This person doesn't have any deep spiritual feeling. This person is dressed all in orange, and it's so sacral chakra, and it's like there's this big fan of orange around this person. I feel like this, if it's a romantic or sexual partner for the masculine, they are very much flaunting their sexuality in order to control things. Yeah. Very much so. This person is using sexuality to control the masculine. For those of the people out there that the masculine is dealing with a romantic or sexual partner, that is part of the control here. And this person is very much like finances are tied to this person. There is a lot of money tied to this person. This could be a mistress. that the masculine is pouring a lot of money into. It could be a romantic partner. It could be a wife. It could be a girlfriend. And reverse that if the genders are reversed. Okay, don't, it doesn't have to be a specific gender. It's just easier for me to keep it straight. But it is definitely a feminine energy. So if it's not a woman, it's a person that holds a lot of feminine energy. But there's no emotion attached to it. Let's look at Divine Masculine's heart space. Look, his heart space is 5 of Wands reversed, 5 of Wands reversed. God there's no more interest in any kind of conflict. This masculine wants out of the conflict. They don't want to fight. They don't want problems. This person wants peace. With the 4 of Emotions here, clarifying as well as the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Wands, this masculine is incredibly disappointed that his life became so much conflict. I think that, you know, all of this in his headspace, I think he understands what's happening with this karmic person. This is what's taking up his headspace. So he understands that this karmic is using sexuality or using some kind of raw emotion. It's emotional manipulation is what's happening here with the masculine. I think he really understands that, and he's missing that mothering kind of energy. You know, it could be that the Divine Feminine here had a similar energy to the mother. And so he could be in missing the mother, also missing Divine Feminine. Maybe that nurturing, beautiful energy that really held the Divine Masculine, where this person doesn't give him any of that. In the heart space, just wanting out of the conflict. No more conflict. I'm not interested in that anymore. I just want some peace in my life. I'm so disappointed that this is where my life came to. Really, really seeing that. What's Divine Masculine going through? The Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and the Tower in reverse. Wow. This is a little different energy that we've been reading from lately. This is a slightly different energy. I don't feel like this is the exact same collective, or it's a shift. One of the two, because this is a different energy than I've been picking up for a while. This is a masculine that's trying to keep it together with this Queen of Wands, which I see as this karmic person. Sorry, hold on. Okay. This masculine has been trying to keep it together with this Queen of Wands, trying to keep a Tower moment from happening. I think they understand that the separation with this person is going to be a blow up. And they feel like their life is going to go to rubble. I mean, literal rubble. They just, oh God, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I can't get this to turn off. All right, that's better. So they have been trying to avoid a Tower moment with this karmic person, and I want to get a clarifier on the Tower. What's the Tower about? What are they afraid of? I don't usually clarify at this point, but I'm feeling like we need it. Okay, Page of Cups. I saw that earlier in the Four of Cups again. Okay. So this Tower is about the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. The same character is in both of these cards, and it is not the Queen of Wands. Similar character, but not the same. The character in the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups is a different feminine energy. This Queen of Wands is harsh, hard-edged. This Queen of Wands has a hard edge. The character in these cards is very soft. I'm seeing a fear of this Queen of Wands affecting the Divine Feminine, who I'm seeing in the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cups here. The lilies and the lily pads are all cups to me, so I'm seeing 7 cups, 7 of cups. Something that hasn't grounded with the Divine Feminine. And I'm feeling like they're afraid of this Queen of Wands affecting their relationship with the Divine Feminine. There's almost a threatening energy here. 6 of Wands in reverse. They're afraid of failure with the Divine Feminine. 7 of Cups here again. 7 of Cups. There's some kind of fear about their relationship with the Divine Feminine never grounding. If the Tower moment that they fear happens with this Queen of Wands, with this karmic energy. And they're trying to keep it together for fear of everything blowing up. Not just the karmic relationship, but the karmic relationship somehow affecting the Divine Feminine and blowing up any chance with that. Is what I'm seeing. 6 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. Twin flame connection never happening, never coming to fruition. There's a fear of this Queen of Wands here. No, I don't want to get into this deck. Let me grab another deck. What is this fear of the Queen of Wands? Explain the fear of the Queen of Wands. Some kind of fear here. 9 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. I don't think I want any more. All the love has fallen out of this situation with the Queen of Wands. And the 10 of Wands in reverse. You know, I said the same exact thing this morning to someone, different cards. But sometimes when a card comes in reverse, it means coming out of that energy. And sometimes it means doubling up that energy. So sometimes it means more severe. And here it's more severe. So the burden of the breakup with this Queen of Wands is going to be much heavier than your average breakup. This person may be unstable. This person could be very unstable. Let me get, I'm not just saying that because they're karmic, because some karmics are good. Restriction, block, glitch, limitation, inflexible. There's some kind of restriction with this Queen of Wands. There's some kind of block having to do with her. And I got clock watching, which is all about kind of divine timing. So there could be waiting for the right timing, like something will improve. Sisters, friends, confidence, family that you choose. I got one more. What is the problem with the Queen of Wands here? Sandcastle, shaky foundation, unsafe, unsteady, unsteady, unsafe. I believe that this person could be unstable, like mentally unstable or emotionally unstable. We got home here, and it came out with up in smoke. So whatever home they have with this person will go up in smoke. So they could literally be worried about this person setting a fire. And that's the most literal version, and it could be true. It could be this person has threatened to do something like that. I'll burn this house down. I think for one person out there, that might be the deal. For most of you, I think it's more of this person just tearing down any stability that this person has in their life. There's a real fear around this karmic person. Totally ruining this masculine's life to rebel, and in the process ruining their chance with a new start. Totally ruining this masculine sense of safety. This emperor, There's so much red in this Emperor card, which is your root chakra, which is all about your feelings of safety and security. So there's a fear with this Emperor, even though he's really in a good energy. I mean, the masculine is really in a good energy, but there's fear of complete loss of stability because of this Queen of Wands person. And the Queen of Wands is all in red too, which is, it's red and black. I just don't get a good energy off this Queen of Wands card. I'm definitely feeling, and I feel like she has people behind her. See how this lioness is in that picture with the Queen of Wands? I don't feel like it's just her. I feel like she has people to support whatever chaos that she would bring on this masculine should he decide to leave, or when he decides to leave. I don't think it's a should. I think it's a when. There's a lot of fear here, though. I feel for this person, whoever they are. This is a really scary place to be. They really view this karmic as very powerful and having a lot of resource where they could ruin their life in some way. And not just ruin their life, ruin Divine Feminine's life too. Let's look at Divine Feminine's side. We've got the Ace of Wands. In her headspace, Divine Feminine is looking at this in a similar way. She's got the Ace of Wands, and there's this dragon, like, it's all twined around the Ace of Wands. So her passionate new beginning with the masculine is being blocked, protected away from her. I mean, she sees it as something beautiful, but it's not coming forward because of someone. And I think it's this karmic person that is kind of blocking this. The Page of Cups here, we have the Page of Cups here, which I said was Divine Feminine, and the Page of Cups here, but the Page of Emotions here is a mirrored energy. A lot of the times I look at the Page of Cups as a communication of an apology. And I feel like Divine Feminine has her headspace really, really focused on communication with the Divine Masculine and just telling each other's side of the story. So Divine Feminine really wants to speak with Divine Masculine. I definitely get that. And she wants equal give and take in communication, mirrored communication. And the Priestess, the High Priestess, I think the Divine Feminine is really just focusing on the download she's getting about this connection. I don't think she's paying a lot of attention to the 3D, either lack of communication or conflict or whatever it is. Divine Feminine is very focused on what she knows intuitively about this new beginning that she could have, but it's going to take some mirrored communication here. And before that happens, nothing can happen, really. Divine Feminine's heart space, the Empress, she's in this beautiful, loving, giving energy. Really solid. Ready for new beginnings, very fruitful. She's very transformed, has done a lot of the work. Clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. And she's being very forgiving with the slowness of the masculine here, because the masculine, we can see, is really stuck with this karmic at the moment, at least stuck in their head about what could happen should they let this tower moment happen, which is inevitable, which we know is coming. So masculine is being slow right now. You know, he's taking his time. He has good intentions, but he's caught up in a lot of karmic stuff, which, I mean, it's something that he cultivated for lessons that he needed to learn. You know, there's a reason that he went towards this karmic person in the first place, and he needs to heal whatever the reason is that he would go towards someone that is so low vibrational. So he's doing his thing, and the feminine is being very patient with that. But with the Five of Emotions here, the Five of Cups, there's still an emptiness. There's a missing my person feeling. It's an icy kind of emptiness. There's a space within this Empress, this divine feminine. Even though she's in this beautiful energy, there's a hole the size of a divine masculine inside her, and it's cold. And she misses him. It's hard. What's she going through right now? The Ace of Pentacles. A tangible new start. She's trying to work on a new start for herself in life. She's going in some new direction that's really healthy, that she's going to grow something good for herself. Now, I don't know whether this is with another person or maybe in her career. It is Ace of Pentacles, so she could be really working on her foundation that way. But there's definitely this new beginning that this divine feminine is stepping into right now for herself. It's clarified by the Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. I mean, she's putting a lot of energy into it. I don't know that she's fully chosen exactly which direction she's going in, what this new beginning is going to be with the Two of Swords here. I think that she's, with her heart space being so much on the divine masculine and the lack of him, it looks like she's trying to make the choice for the new beginning for herself. But I feel like when she makes that choice, she's going gangbusters with the Eight of Wands here. She's going to put a lot of energy and a lot of her magic into it. What's the overall energy for divine feminine? We've got the the Queen of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords, and the Fool. I just see the divine feminine getting a lot of clarity. Again, really wanting to communicate, really with the Page of Swords here. Again, there's a lot about wanting to communicate with the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. Those are both cards of communication. I mean, she's really clear on what she wants to communicate and what she wants to hear from her person. I mean, that's very true. And the Fool here, I mean, she is really ready to step out of the desert that she's been living in, and be in a more abundant place, a more enlightened place. The World, ending the old cycle, and here's the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, wanting to build a new foundation with the masculine. She's actually very clear on that. And here's the Empress and the Sun. I think divine feminine really does want a new beginning with the divine masculine, but I don't feel like she knows if he's coming forward without the communication that is so necessary. Even if he doesn't come forward with everything, some kind of communication of, look, I'm in something right now, and I'll be coming. I can't tell you all about it, but know that I care. I don't feel like she's gotten that. And without that knowledge that the divine masculine cares, it's really hard to just expect that the Nine of Pentacles is ever going to pick up speed, The Empress doesn't... the Empress doesn't waste her opportunities. And there are so many, with this Ace of Pentacles, there are these opportunities coming for her that she's walking toward. And so I see her trying to make a choice. Like, what am I going to do with my opportunities? When she makes that choice, she's going for it. Really going for it. I'm going to see, clarify the Ace of Pentacles for me. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Hold on, something flipped. I know it did. Okay, we got the King of Swords, and we got the Seven of Pentacles. Look, there is a new person coming in for, with this King of Swords coming in for Divine Feminine. This person is patient. They're abundant. I think they're financially well off. I think they're very clear about what they want, and they're going to communicate that very clearly to the Divine Feminine. I think she's going to have a choice here. Divine Masculine hasn't come in yet, but I feel like there is a King of Swords coming in for the Divine Feminine. Really seeing the feminine in her Empress energy right on top of the Empress right here. This person is going to be very clear about what they want and what they can offer. I think they'll be patient with the Divine Feminine. I see this person in a really good light. Two of Coins here. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Divine Feminine is really going to be examining this offer. This person is not coming in as a knight, and Divine Masculine is still in knight energy. He's not graduated to king status yet. He's still, he hasn't dealt with this. There's a lot of fear around Divine Masculine dealing with this karmic person, and unfortunately, if he's staying in knight energy and a king comes in, it's going to be a hard choice for Divine Feminine, not knowing if he's ever going to progress or if it's going to take years or what the deal is. So I do see Divine Feminine with the Two of Coins here really, really examining that offer and looking at this person in king status that is very clear what they want. The Wheel, Four of Coins, Five of Cups, the Empress, Temperance. I think it's really fated that this King of Swords come forward at this time. I think it's meant to happen this way. This person is going to be very interested in holding on to this Divine Feminine with that Four of Coins there. I feel like they're holding on, not holding back. I don't see a King of Swords as holding back. So they're going to communicate. I don't see any cups here. So I don't, with Divine Feminine's headspace being on the Page of Cups, that communication about emotion. When this King of Swords comes in, I don't see any cups here. They're going to be very logical and very straightforward, and they're going to be saying, I want you. I see a future with you, that kind of thing. But they may not communicate emotion the way that the Divine Feminine wants it. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Swords. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to choose. It's going to be up to the individual person. She could choose to go for this because it feels so clear. She could choose to hold out for something more emotional. I don't know. Let's get a couple of oracles. I'll clarify that. So this King of Swords coming in for Divine Feminine, tell me about that a little bit. Give me a couple of cards. Fool's Gold, Surface Beauty, Lost, Astray. This person could be very beautiful. This person could be very attractive. This King of Swords in this deck has really beautiful caramel colored skin and like dreadlocks. They're very attractive. The beauty of this person and the straightforward of this person could actually pull the Divine Feminine toward them, but I want to see a little bit more about it. we're ready to find the one. The Divine Feminine really is ready to find the one, but I've got the numbing card here. Numbing. Numbing is using one thing to drown out your feelings about another thing. So Divine Feminines, I want you to be very careful. And then I got feminine power. Stand in your power when people come in for you. Make sure that if you are going towards someone, it's for the reasons that make sense to you and feel right to you. Because if you use one person to numb out your feelings for another person, so this, if you go towards the King of Swords, because they say they want you and not because you have a lot of emotion for them, you might be, it might be codependent. You might be using that person to numb out your feelings for your divine masculines. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Stay in your power. Stay in your power. Look, the bottom of the deck, time for a change, right? In with the good, out with the bad. We understand you want to change. But with the rescue coming up here, you could be just trying to use this person to rescue you from this place with divine masculine, which is incredibly uncomfortable, this long energy. Corrosion here, this could be very unstable. This might not be a very stable relationship. Self-deception under that. Okay, don't deceive yourself. Don't go towards something just to save yourself from something else. Make sure that the heart, that heart energy is there for you. Make sure your heart chakra is open and this person's heart chakra is open, and you're giving and receiving equally that way. If it's just you're doing it because it's logical, it might not be your thing. I mean, it's all up to you to make your challenge. The drinking, this person could be a drinker, so be a little bit careful with that. And heavy heart, I mean, this could end up not so great. It could end up making you feel really bad. This person could have some bad habits, and there's vices here as well. Make sure and stay balanced, right? Stay balanced when a new person comes in. I'm not saying that they're not for you. I'm just telling you what the cards are telling me. Be really careful that you're just not, oh God. All right, I'm just going to say it because I heard it. A lot of people say that the way to get over one person is to get under another person, and that's really not the divine counterpart way. That's not how we do it. That's numbing. With the numbing and the drinking here, I definitely feel a codependent energy. Just be careful. You don't want to hop into that cycle, right? Nobody wants that. All right, this has been your mirror message. I hope it's been helpful for you. I love you guys. Make sure and please hit the like on the video. I genuinely appreciate that. And I will see you in the next one.